R. Kelly just cannot learn. It's a pretty simple thing. He went to jail. He was arrested, what, 2 months ago?
Yep.
Because he because he was way behind on his child support.
About $61,000 bucks.
Right.
$161,000 bucks.
Right. Now, he scraped that money together with the help.
No, he didn't. Somebody paid it for him.
Right, I was going to say, with the help of someone else.
Yeah.
And by the help, I mean they wrote the check.
So but then he went to court and he asked for a reduction in child support, but that hearing is scheduled for May 8th. And in the meantime, he has to make good on monthly child support.
Just because you paid the back doesn't mean you stop paying what's coming up.
You have to keep paying and keep paying until the judge reduces it. If the judge reduces it, guess what?
Unless you're R. Kelly, because we found out he has not been paying child support, has not made a single payment since he paid the back child support.
So he's 2 months behind now. It's $20K a month. So he's in the hole for $40,000 bucks. Guess what can happen, and probably will?
Yeah, there's going to be a warrant for his arrest soon.
Yeah, things just seem to get a little bit worse for R. Kelly as they go along. So like you guys said, it's a little over $20,000 a month that he is supposed to pay to his ex-wife, Drea Kelly, and he hasn't been doing that. And when this happens, it can turn into a felony case. So he's kind of looking at getting himself in some deep trouble here.
Aside from, and we talked about this back in February, that they can actually file criminal charges against him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
and he dodged that last time. But
at the very least, he can get arrested and held. He was held until he paid, or somebody paid for him. But yeah, this is a criminal problem for him. And Lauren, he made some money at that appearance a week ago.
He did. We also broke the story that he was paid over $20,000 to be at a club appearance. And that's the club appearance that he posted the video about, asking the media to take it easy on him that weekend if you saw him in the club because he's working.
Right.
He's trying to make some money.
And he actually referenced, he's like, hey, I have to pay my child support.
But
he said, I have to pay my child support.
He said he needed the money. This is the only way he can make money right now. And obviously, I mean, he's making the money, but it's not going to the child support. The children, because we just found out that he hasn't paid what he needed to pay in these last few months. So I think
he's been to jail twice now. He was arrested on the sex charges, and then he was arrested on the child support charges. So this would be the third time he goes to jail in the span of a couple of months.
Yeah, and the case with Drea about the child support is still ongoing right now. Like, they're supposed to be in court in a few weeks for this same thing. So I don't really know what is going to come.
I wonder if he's thinking, look, because that's not settled, I don't have to pay. Which, if he's thinking that, he's still wrong.
It's just not true. I mean, he's got a lawyer. He's got lawyers.
Who should be telling him, write the check, man.
And by the way, when he goes into court on May 8th, even if the judge says, okay, I'll buy the fact you can't get work anymore because you're the scarlet letter, and I get all that, and the judge reduces it significantly, they will not retroactively cancel out what's already owed. You still owe that money. It's all looking forward.
Right.
So he's going to be on the hook for this money, and maybe even another month until this new hearing comes.
Right.
I have a question for you, though, Harvey. I know you're a lawyer. So if the judge sees all of this, right, like, obviously he's struggling to pay it. If the end goal is to just get something paid and to get it, like, happening frequently, why not just, I guess, grant him the lower amount that he's asking for?
Well, because, number one, it's for the benefit of the child, and if the child is relying on the money and the mother's relying on the fact that she's going to get paid, you can't say we're going to horse trade with the person who has to pay child support. That's number one. And, and number two is, he said that he was going to pay this amount, and if he really is having trouble, what he should have done is given her something at least and said, look, I'm making a good faith effort. But if he's given her nothing, he's in trouble here.
Right,
he is in trouble here.
That makes sense, yeah.
Hi, I'm Sharon Whetstone calling from Houston, Texas. Hi, Charles. Hi, Harvey. And I just think that with all of R. Kelly's legal problems, why would he want additional problems? And he should just pay the child support. And the fact that he did a concert, he got money, he didn't give Drea any money from the concert. If he goes back to jail, just too bad, too bad. There's nothing more to say about him.
And you got to wonder who is paying the child support for him. Somebody paid that money. We still don't know who it is. And will this person continue to do it?
Yeah.